Board games, board games. I might be talking about board games, but I'm not gonna shout. I am starting off this streaming with a little bit of singing, and today I'm not going to playtest. I guess I was ready to, but the rest of the regulars had things that they had to do, and myself, I was kind of tired too. I was the only one who was going to go. So then I thought, should I go on my own? Well, no. There's no point in going if no one else is coming along. So that is what I'm trying to sum up within this song. But still, it's a 5 minute bit of Friday fun. I'll be streaming for a little while with anyone who comes along, and here's a song and then they want to join. Board games and this and that and recent vlogging and recent events and stuff. That's what we're employing. So good morning, good afternoon, good whatever it is, wherever you are. This is episode 463 of Bessie Beats and Briefer Bladder, and there is no topic today. Let me quickly talk about recent highlights, living life and seeing the sights, recent highlights, playing games and other delights, recent highlights. So, recent highlights. Yesterday was an okay day. With the help of a lovely housemate and with Chris, got a whole bunch of things packed off, and I have officially finished the first wave. Yay! There was one address that didn't quite go through. I shipped it manually. I also shipped a couple of other things that weren't wee whimsical creatures at all. Yay! Someone bought a copy of Yogi Guru. Someone else I sent a copy of the L deck to because they were isolating and I wanted to give them some solitaire word games to support them, which seems to excite them. So yay. So yes, a whole bunch of stuff got packed. Stuff went to the post. I drew about 20. I colored in about 24 creatures. Chris made some new variations on. Actually, let me show. Yeah, Chris made some new variations on categorical cards. I think that I'm going to do something a bit more with it. I do really like the idea of having night mode cards like black ink on the back. Yeah, it was a good day. And then McCall came over, I made some stew. Another housemate some fried rice. We played a couple of games. We played It's Obvious, a party game that had been sent as a review copy. That was quite good. It's basically everyone has to pick a unique picture. You're meant to be inspired by the two pictures that are in front of you. You have to pick one of the pictures in the middle secretly. And if everyone is picking the unique picture, then everyone wins. It has elements of the mind or wavelength where you're trying to gauge what everyone else is feeling. It kind of feels it's actually played a lot better than I expected, and we played it twice. We played 7 turns. First game, you're meant to finish when you lose 3 times, so I think you see where this is going. First turn, we won. We got a point. Second, third, and fourth turn, no, we messed up. Then second game, first and second and third turn, we messed up. It was always Chris going with someone else, doing the same as someone else. So Chris was like, yeah, sorry, I'm not a good part of the team. But it was definitely an interesting game. Maybe we might play it again on the easy mode, where you have 2 extra pictures rather than just the 1 extra, because So if you've got 4 players, you're meant to play with 5 pictures in the middle, which means that in theory, it doesn't mean that everyone's got to pick a specific thing. You can think, okay, that person's got one of these two, that person's probably got that one, that person's probably going to go for that one. Well, I'm going to sit out. And yeah, I would be interested to play it with different player counts. I expect it to be definitely harder the more players you get, but that was a really interesting game. Also, I played a bit more of Ice Flow. Lots of fun. Um, Let me talk about brilliant things. Brilliant things. What's a little thing which is brilliant? Well, I want to talk about just getting stuff posted and yeah, having labels and having people helping you. I mean, pre yeah, pre-thingy labels, prepaid labels that you have the labels and then you sellotape them to the parcel. And then if you've got like 100 of them, you just go to the post office and then you drop them off. You don't even need to wait in the queue. That's brilliant. That is brilliant. Um, and that is definitely making my life a little bit easier. So I will ask if anyone's there and or you're watching after the fact, over to you. What are you up to? You can share, but only if you want to. So what are you up to today? Is there something you want to do, something that you have to do, something that you're looking forward to, something fun and frivolous, or something super serious? Well, myself, I am basically not going playtesting. Um, as I mentioned in the song, the other people had stuff going on. So actually, I think it works out well because I was feeling quite tired and I had a few chores that I need to do. The chores are just going to take a couple of hours, so I am actually going to go back to bed. That is what I'm up to. And my question for you is how many hours a night do you normally sleep? How many hours a night would you like to sleep? Do you think you sleep as much as you would like? Do you feel tired generally? How are you? That's my question to you. How are you with tiredness? I mean, I hope that you've got some energy, but like, do you feel like you get enough sleep at night? That's my general question. So, recap and wrap up before we finish up. So, recap and wrap up. I have explained that I'm not going to playtest. I'm explaining why. I talked about It's Obvious, a game by, was it by Gigamic? It was sent to me by Flavian Lazia of Hachette Games. It's Obvious. Board Game Geek. Let's see if I can find it. It's Obvious is indeed by Gigamic, who I'm very biased about. Artist Stefan Escapa, designer Maxime Ramburg, and Maxime has designed. Oh, Maxime also designed a loop, the loop was also illustrated by Simon Caruso. So that means that we are separated by 2 stages. So yeah, that's quite fun actually. So they made a game with Simon Caruso. Simon Caruso made a game with me. Boom. And they also made the Big Book of Madness and Arena for the Gods. Oh wow. And there's a lot of that's a very popular game that they've done, the Big Book of Madness. But for some reason, It's Obvious. Just yeah, I guess 2021, not a great year to bring out party games. Yeah, but anyway, them and Ice Flow. So talked about that. Talked about me going back to bed, which I will do just after I remind you that I am Stuffed by Bez everywhere: Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube. Check out my stuffedbybez.com/streams. Tomorrow I am going to be playing a lot of stuff to do with Elvis Presley, to check are you okay, to check, to raise awareness for suicide prevention. Share, spread the word, make sure that people are okay. I want to say thank you, everyone, and for now, bye, 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 bye. This is a goodbye song. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you for watching along. Bye, 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 bye. This is the end of the show. Bye, 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 bye. Now it's time to go. Bye, bye. Lots of love.